Welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World video. So in today's video we're going to be building this base here, Amplifier D, for stonewood of course. So we're going to be moving through this last one. This is my last build that I need to do because I've already done the other two. So yeah guys, we've got A done, we've done B, C is done as well. If you guys haven't checked that out, go check all of those out. Same as even the big one over there. Go check them all out, guys. They should be all in one big playlist if you need to find them. And yeah. For Amplifier D, as you can see, a lot of it has been built from C, because C has kind of had the problem with it. So this area down here, as you can see right here, it brings it through to that side. If you put it like so, like if you come up here and you come left, because like for the C amplifier they're going to come around that way and try and go all the way through and get around. That's why I've built this section here. So and up there shouldn't be anything. I've destroyed all that from that part over there. So yeah guys, we'll get straight into it. Alright, so for starters we're going to work from east, south and west is pretty much done already. So yeah, so west is this spot here and this spot here is where they will come up. South is here. They also can come in from up here. There's another main location. Same with this spot here. This is pretty main as well. Even yeah, that's just the main direction that will come on the south side. East, there is a couple locations where they will try and go. So for starters, you usually would just block this whole section off. Same with here. And then you would try and get them to come down this direction here to go straight through to the base. And sometimes they will try and take this way to go around, but usually we block this section off. Same as here, you block this off. And you can block this off as well if you'd like to. Alright. So most of the blockage I'm going to build with brick, so I don't have to destroy it to get traps again. So I don't have to rebuild traps. So yeah, that's just saving on materials. Alright, for starters you want to come from, we're going to start east. So you want to come from, I guess, this spot right here. Kind of to the left where the wall should be if you built Amplifier A of my build. So as you can see, I've got a marker from where it was before. So all you need to do is go one metal, one there, or just build this whole thing out of metal in the first place, just so you don't have to do it again. And throw ceilings all the way across here and there. You shouldn't need two there unless you want to place them there. You want to throw stairs or cones depending on what you want to build. So I'm just going to throw stairs, I guess. It might be more easy to play with the builds. I don't think we should need one there. Right, just block all that off. As you can see, for the other side, you want to do the exact same. Connect it with like your ceilings all the way across, just so it kind of looks like something like this. Then you want to just build your part here. I'll go back to brick. So we'll do ceilings across this section. You want to kind of angle it around so it kind of just bends. Then you want to just start on your build. So you just want to go a wall all the way around this section, all the way to this part. Come around. Put your two walls here, stair, cone, make sure you're facing the cone like so, double staircase, there we go. From here you want to just kind of bring it around. I guess you can come straight again, just straighten it back up, go up, wall, ceiling cone, wall that off, put 3 cones here, face the cones outwards. Same with this one, same with this one, and then block all of this in, like so. Do it with this part too, make sure you face it off like that. Right, so it should be really basically simple. You just want to build kind of one of these things. Yeah, kind of just do all the blockages. Really simple. When you come back from this, you want to check your, I guess, go from the bottom, go from walls up. Guess you can throw on there. Your ceilings, your cones, wall, and your ceiling cones, and do the same there. Chuck, if you can, put a wall there, just to stop those from trying to break through there. And yeah, it should be pretty simple. Put a wall, I guess a double wall here, or a triple, or it's up to you if you want to do that kind of stuff. I'm not going to though, because you should need it. Alright, that should be all of the defenses on this section. Let's move on to the proper build now. So as you can see, we want to kind of drop it down a little bit. There's two directions here. Usually I would round them off and try and send them off this way to go around and kind of drop it down here and trying to send them around back this way to the base. But a lot of the time, might go through here, they will try and break through this section right here. So I think that I'm going to kind of open this and build it a different way. Well, two open ways. So we got our two parts there, so we want to drop that two. Kind of just put a 1 by 2, like kind of facing up. Break this section towards the Amplifier D. Then build 3 along. Just straight. Alright, you want to go like this, chuck your ceilings across. Chuck a box here, just so you can kind of send them into this section. Make sure you block this spot off because it's a corner, it's really annoying. Don't really try and do something like that. Try and go like this, so that will try and break through this one instead of this one, because it's weaker. Alright, with that done, all you want to do is kind of connect this part to this part, or this part, whichever one you want to open. I think I'm going to open that part there, just to send, not that part, this part here, just to send them straight through. Alright, so we're going to go from the ceiling, we're going to round it off this way. I would recommend doing the way that I'm doing, just to show you how I could kind of connect it all right. So it should look a lot better. Break this wall, then there should be double opening here. If you would like and you want to add more strength, just add one of these. Should be perfect. Should be pretty strong. So yeah. Right, it should look something like this. Make sure you get your floors in. Should be a really simple build. Okay, that should be the whole build on this side. You shouldn't need any more on that, unless you're doing more blockages. Alright, for starters, we're going to work on more blockage on this side, the south. So you want to head, actually, no, you want to head back up a little bit and kind of block this section off too. I would recommend just going all the way across to the end here, curling it off. It depends. If you have your amplifier here, you wouldn't do this stuff. You just build the build that I've done for it. I haven't posted it yet, but it will be up after this one is up, pretty sure. So you shouldn't have to really worry about that. But yeah, we're going to chuck your stairs and stuff all along here. We're going to do the same here. So your stair, your cone, you want to face that off into the wall. Box this, cone, wall, break that, perfect. And you should be fine. They shouldn't really try and get through there. They should be pretty blocked off. With all that being blocked off, now we can move over. So you want to move towards south. South has the 3 exits, like I've said, one there, well, in entrances, here and here, down there. These 2 are the main ones. That's the proper main one that all of the zombies usually take. But you can block this off, so they will all go that way. So for starters, we're going to block from this. We're just going to block it all off. Kind of stop them from coming every direction. Make sure you face your cones out like I've done in all of the other stuff. And they should actually kind of not really come through this way. I don't think they should actually come here at all. Make sure you do the same with the other cones that you put up. So you just want to kind of like diagonal it up to block all of it off with these kind of cone things. If you would like, you can extend it and go a bit further and come all the way around like so. I'm just going to do it for extra protection, even though it might not get used, but it's just basic, Alright, perfect, as you can see. Perfect. Alright, we want to move back over this way a little bit, just off. You want to kind of block this section off, just doing this. Cones, ceiling, and they should never come this far. If you are having kind of problems, just drop a wall there. I really don't think they would walk this far to get into the base, but you never know, it can happen. But I'm gonna say it will never happen because I've never had it happen. But if you would like, you can block it off just here, I guess. Just, you know, add a couple of cones facing out that way, you know, protective. And you should be quite protected. They shouldn't actually never come this way because they can't actually get in. Alright, perfect. That should be all the blockage on that side. Alright, so with this one, you kind of want to do a weird connection with this one. So this one can be weird. So you want to just go straight all the way across. If you would like to, you can open this up and try and send them through there. And try and send them down there, but you don't really want to kind of waste this space in this one. You just want to leave it open, I guess. Leave it shut, I mean. Chuck a wall here. With a cone through the center. You want to add, if you would like, you can add the ceilings across here to send them into one direction. But I ain't going to do that today. I'm going to change it and go a different approach. It's a weird approach, but it should work. So you kind of want to connect it off. I don't know, it's going to be kind of weird, so yeah. Remember, build all this out of metal. I'm just using the brick so I know I can destroy it and replace it. Okay, like so. It should be kind of just a weird looking 2x3, I think. You just want to kind of open this all up. Just keep it open. Should look something like this. Usually I'll just single it and just make one big single road all the way up. But we're going to change it and keep it like so. Alright, we're going to go, just keep it as a 1x1, I guess. Until you've lined up with this one. Then you want to kind of start diagonaling it off. So you want to come out one more extra, go right and then go left. Well, right and straight, I guess. I would recommend just leaving this one on top. So because if you leave it like so, you know, your other guys can just throw the stuff at it from there. Which, if they have it on here, they have to kind of move across here to do so. That's why I kind of have it like this. So it's a little bit harder of a shot to hit. Alright, so that should be the basics. With this, usually you would just connect it off. I'm going to do that anyway. Connect that into this build and you should be okay. You shouldn't have any problems. Anyway, perfect. There we go. That should be perfect. That should be all of your build. I would recommend upgrading everything on this build because this build always gets attacked. Well, this amplifier gets attacked more than all the other amplifiers. And well, most of it gets attacked by war games, so it's kind of hard to keep it up and from stopping it from getting fully annihilated. So you kind of want to watch that section. That should be the main build for the base here. We're just going to show you the blockages. So we're just going to add the cones. So you want a cone, you know, do the basics of what we usually do, but do it all the way back to the base here. Okay. Alright, perfect. Let's go. You shouldn't need any more than that for this side. You should be pretty protected. With this section down here, you want to do the exact same thing. So cone, cone, block this section off, same as this. Around this section, go up one, wall, yes, up one, do the exact same thing here. Same as on this side. it's just mega like stoppage. You just don't want nothing to get through. This can be a problem here on this side, so I would recommend just blocking it all off as well. So you kind of just want to block every spot off down here, really. It's pretty blocked off. I guess we can do this one, just to make it look a little bit different, or better, I guess. Yeah. There's a lot of blockage in this base, so yeah. Shouldn't really need to worry about much. The only thing you should need to add now is this part over here. This should be the only part that hasn't been built yet. Alright, so all you want to do is throw, well, I guess build your storm shield spot up first. Alright, so we're going to build it like we usually build. Usually with the cones, I would usually face them all the way around the base, but I think we're just going to do one of these for now. I know this one gets attacked quite a lot, so I think I might do the whole thing properly this time. So for example, we just add the cone, face it out that way, like this, face the cone out that way, and add your cone. And we should have enough metal to do all this. Upgrading is your responsibility. I'm not going to do it for mine because I upgraded anyway, because I needed all metal. So as you can see, everything, like after I do the full build, I fully upgrade it for the, the thumbnail, and just to make it look a little bit better so it doesn't look like this. But yeah guys, it's pretty simple. With this, we're going to move over to west as we're going to finish. So west, all you just want to do is go out one, go right and go up, and then go right. So you just want to kind of diagonal it straight from where we built already into this section. Jump out real quick. Add cone, face it out that way. Cone, face it out that way. Definitely wall this section off. Do the same with this ceiling. Do it with both of these. And done. And add that one. If you'd like, I would probably recommend adding this one too. If you would like, going further around. It's just to stop stuff from trying to break out of here, like lobbers and stuff. After this, we'll get into that. So that should be the main build. With lobber shields, this side's pretty much protected. If you want to extend it, you can just go a little bit across this way more, and just, I guess, there. That should be it. You shouldn't need any more than what that is. There's no way you'll need more than that. If you would like, you can block it off here and just give it extra support for the build, so it actually won't fully just break. Yeah, that's the main section. This side, you just want to block this whole section off, because the spawnage is real close, so you don't really need to go so far. So we just want to come out probably about there, kind of just connect it off here. Blocked. If you would like, just connect this. I know there's a ton of blockages on this side, but it really does help, because there's so much, just so many spawns here, like tornado wave. I would recommend using a base. So usually I use a constructor when I do my missions. So for example, I would usually have my base over there, up on that. That's my material runner. There'll be a video about that soon, but that's the main thing that I want to use. But when it comes to Amplifier D, usually, when it comes to its second time it's going to be used, I usually start to I use my base, repair it, and then take it back up and repair everything and then go back up. And then kind of when I get past 20, then that's when I start just leaving it on Amplifier D and bringing it there every time it gets used. Just for the, tornado wave and shit like that. But, yeah. Alright, so with that, that should be almost all of the lobber shields. We should only have this last one over here. Make it up. Alright, there we go. So this is a simple one like it usually is. You can do this to just do damage. This is how I'm going to do it. So all I'm going to do is just connect all of this up one higher. So for example, we'll only go to the amplifier base direction, just so I can go over it, like I can do here. Put a wall there, put a ceiling, wall, ceilings all the way across. Kind of just double it up like I've just done all the way around. Then you just want to connect it all off. So just add ceilings the whole way across. If you would like, you can add cones. Usually if you have your amplifier here, right down below me, if you're using this amplifier, you don't need that. I think that video will come out tomorrow, so yeah. So you shouldn't need to really worry about that. Okay. Then all of this you just want to place with ceiling drop traps. And you should pretty much be able to kill everything in here. You should be able to kill pretty much all of the zombies that come through this direction. They should just die. As you can see, there is a lot of builds, but it really helps with Amplifier D because it's so like just crazy with the endurance builds. You know, storm shield defenses are really easy because it's the same thing. They'll all come the same directions with these. But yeah, that should be all the build. We're going to move on to kind of traps. So we shouldn't need too much traps except for 100 million freaking ceiling drop traps. We'll just go this much. So I guess we'll grab about 50 of these because that's how much we're probably going to use. If I drop down here, yeah, so we got about 6 there. We got about 8. Yeah, so we have probably about 50 on the build. Alright, so do we just want to start with, I guess the south side. We'll just drop our ceiling drop traps here. So we want 6 drop traps in here. Fill all of this up with drop traps. Everything all the way up to this section here. You don't have to add one there, that's just not needed. If you would like, you can just block this off. Place a cone. Yes. I'm just going to get out. Perfect. It should just look something like that. And then just, you know, finish it off with your drop traps. And bam. That should be the basics. You can add, I guess, broadsides here. We're just going to add 130s, I guess. So just get rid of them. On these walls, you want to just add wall pushers. If you would like. You don't have to. Usually you just upgrade them like so. And just, you know, because this whole base will be upgraded. So they'll all try and go one way. This direction does not have to be blocked because, for example, they'll all go that way. Yeah, pretty simple. Actually, for Amplifier C, why I'm here, I guess. So just for all of the builds, you kind of want to just add like these. So let's say you do a flat surface like this. You just want to cover all of it with drop traps. Because the drop traps will just be able to kill everything off the spawn, and that's kind of what you want to do. Just so you don't have to waste as much time with, you know, killing them up here and, you know, stuff like that. This section's already done, so you don't have to really worry about that. Just when you get to this tunnel, so this tunnel will be just broadsides and basics, you know. The double broadside here, but you would extend that further if you'd like to. What are we going to use? We're going to use electric fields, so we're just going to grab, I don't know, 15 of those. I'll have to grab some nuts and bolts out if I'm going to craft more of those. Should need 2 of those for this build, for the south side. And a bunch of broadsides like usual. We'll just go 77s because it's just simple. We should only need about 30. Not for this build, but for different ones. Yeah. From this, you just want to add 3 across. You can go a 4th if you'd like. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add this. Just add one of these, just to stop, like, make the zombies a little bit fast, harder to get to. We'll just add a 130 push trap there, I guess. You just want them to go this way, so that's going to keep pushing them backwards. I'd recommend upgrading these walls indefinitely, like just straight away and just do it, because you just don't want them to break, because it's the main part of this build over here. I guess wall darts could go on these walls here, just for the extensions. All you want to do from that is just drop these lower. just make them like that so these can shoot over and hit everything that's there. If you'd like to add extra traps there, electric fields, you know, bam, perfect. Wooden floor spikes, we're just going to use 131s, I guess. Go 1, 2, and 3. And that should be pretty much it. I don't think we should use more than that. Right, that should be the whole basic on this side. This side you shouldn't need anything. If they're coming the way that I'm thinking they're gonna come, because they should not ever come this way, because I've already tested it and usually they'll just walk up and break this one. So usually you don't have to upgrade these, you can just fully tear it up, I guess. Usually this will just kill everything anyway before they even make it up this section, but if you want to add extensions, you know, you just do what I usually do, wooden floor spikes and ceiling electric fields all the way along through here. I won't need them, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, so we want to head back up to the east side, the top. Okay, we might need a lot more than 20 or 30 of ceiling drop traps left. Okay, so the main ones that I'm going to use, well, I'm just going to use these 3 because this is the main spot that's going to get attacked. So we're going to drop, just go all the way to like here, I guess, and then kind of just do it straight all the way across your whole area here. If you have extra traps, just keep on doing it all the way across to the other side. So for example, do all this. Oh really, I'm one less. I might as well just craft one. I've actually had problems with this section here, by the way. So they have been attacking this spot. I think if you don't want them to kind of attack here, just add your ceiling and like kind of just double it up and just do what I've done here. Actually, I might have to do the top part first. Nope, here. Add the cone like so. Add the ceiling, add the cone. Edit myself out. And bam. You shouldn't have really any problems with this. Wall pushers I would recommend on these walls. Just, you know, just to push them away from there. So they'll never get caught on it. Same with here. And there, I guess. Just extended. That should be the pretty much the basics of this of all of this. That should be pretty much all of it. Alright, with this you just want to drop it down a couple. So you, well, a drop trap can go there, just because of how far it is down. I'm going to go a little bit this way, because, you know, you don't know if they're ever going to go that way. Usually they won't, but you never know. I'm going to put a wall launcher here to send them back this way. Just, you know, see if they will try and take the direction that way. Oh my god, this wall, man. I hate this spot. It just, like, doesn't build anything. But anyway, if they do come this way, you know, you want to have all your traps placed. So we're going to trap that much. We're going to chuck this like so they can't do a full loop around. So they have to go all the way around to get through there, and that will take all the damage. I guess you want to come up here and just place both of these with the ones with your high level traps. Guess you can do the same with that one. Perfect. Alright, we're going to craft a little bit more wooden floor spikes. About 20. I don't know, that's just for the extra if we need it. Also, like when you're doing the endurance missions, you should always have traps. You should not, like, you should just have traps. Like, it's just smart to have extra traps just in case your traps do break. So I would recommend doing that if you haven't already. Save that. Actually, break that. Put a wooden thing there, like so. Leave that open. Open the change this to this, and yeah. So they should drop down, get hit by that, send them back this way, and you should be doing some pretty good damage. This one you just want to fill everything up with the traps just in case they actually make it this far. For example, epic mini bosses can do that. Break this, turn that into a wooden launcher to send them into the box. That should pretty much kill them. And then you just want to add your war dynamos to these, I guess. I think I need 6. I think it's 6 I need. So there's 2 that will go on there, 2 will go on here, and 2 that will go on this. So I was just trying to find where I left it. So I forgot to add it across. Alright, so that's just, you know, it's just for extra safety if you need that. And it will just heal this kind of, if it ever gets damaged. So that should be pretty much all of the build, guys. That should be just the basics. Actually I forgot a couple of, I can't bother crafting more electric fields. Just throw gas traps. Alright. So this should be all of the builds that you should need. You shouldn't need anything more than this. So as you can see, it's freaking huge. As you can see, I will change all of this brick to metal at some point when I get enough metal to be able to do so, because I have none, or not that much metal on me. I've still got to do like full upgrades on that side. This section needs upgrades, so I probably need about 15k metal to be able to do all of this. 15-20k metal. So yeah, you do need a lot of metal to be able to fully do this stuff, but it's so much worth it, so you don't have to destroy and then rebuild it eventually when you get higher tiered. So yeah, I'd recommend doing it like that. But yeah guys, that's it for today guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, comment, you know, hit the bell, comment, or just do all that good stuff that I usually do. There will be a playlist for all of this, because I've already done the Storm Shield one, A, B and C. They should be all up on the channel, so go check all of them out. D will be out when you're watching it, of course. This one will probably be up tomorrow, and that one will probably be up the next day. But yeah guys, that should be it. If you want to see me do the actual full endurance build, like mission, let me know. I might do it just as the ending of the endurance section of builds. So let me know, I might do it. But yeah guys, that's me for today guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.